feature in the store called a Blueprint Exchange. I'm doing it on the PC version. You go to the link that says store, and then you click over here on the star where it says best, and it says exchange your blueprints. You go to exchange. You've got 3D styles and 2D styles, premium accounts, manuals, crew books, and crew members. There are limitations. You can't get unlimited anything you want. So I'm going to look at the 3D styles first. I don't like to play with 3D styles, so I won't be purchasing them. Obviously, there's one per vehicle. This one is for the Progetto Mod 46, and this one's for the IS3. You've got 2D styles. I have most of these. And the only one that I really like is the Carnival. The darker ones, they're kind of difficult to see when you're actually playing the game. The brighter ones appear a lot better. But for example, I have the Ice Shelf. I'm not really that happy with it. I'm really only happy with the Day of the Dead. Although I would consider this one. But I'm probably not going to purchase them. I would rather go for gameplay, which means crew books, premium time, etc. So you can get with universal fragments. It shows you in the upper right how many you have. You can get premium account days for a certain amount of time. I have over 100, so right now I don't need it, but I will consider it. And then you have the universal manual. These are good for giving lots of experience to your crew. The advantage to the one on the left is what you do is you take your 0 skill BIA crew member and you assign this to that crew member, and you'll end up with like 4 skills or perks before you even play one game. So that's what I save these for. They're very special. I'm only allowed to get one, and it's only 60 of my 393 universals. And I'll probably get some of these. And then you have the smaller books. You've got some that are nation specific. Look how cheap it is. It's only 4 of the nation's blueprints, and you see you've got the list over here. So in some cases, like for example with the USA, I've researched everything. So the 291, I can't use it. And the same is true for a lot of these. And the ones where the numbers are low, the only reason why they're low is because I went and used them. And I've researched almost every vehicle in the game. So I might end up getting a lot of these books and bringing these numbers down. That's going to be my first step, is to go for the national blueprints, and I'll go for the universal blueprints afterwards. This is 20,000 for each crew member, and this is 100,000 to each crew member, and you can see that the cost is a little bit higher. And then we have 2 different types of crew members. We have one that has enough EXP for 1 skill or perk, and then we've got another one that's a 0 skill BIA that has 1 additional perk. Now keep in mind, a few months ago I had 17 0 skill BIA crew members, and I decided to start using them. And I got it down to 7. So I have 7 that I've decided to hold on to. And surely with the Battle Pass, I believe we get to earn 3 more over the next quarter with the new Battle Pass. And with the Chimera missions, I've got a few more that I can earn. I only need a few more missions for each of the Chimeras, and I'll get all those crews. So I don't have a shortage of crews. But I could always use the EXP because there's always some crew members, even though most of mine have 5 or 6 skills, I've always got a few that only have 2 or 3 because it's on a tank that I rarely play. So I'm going to shoot for these first, and then I'm going to go for specific nations. Notice that this is nation specific. You see it says 40 USA, and you look at what you got up here on the top. And then over here, it's the same thing. It's 20 USA. These are also per nation. I went through my barracks today, and I really don't have a shortage of crew. I have sufficient crew in virtually every nation that adding more crew really isn't going to help me. Although it is a great deal, I honestly believe it's a great deal. And because I've got 7 waiting, I'd rather work with what I've already got and the potentials to receive. I don't think I'm going to spend my national blueprints on this. I think I'm going to go for something that's more like a training guide. And the ones that are plus 100,000, you want to put them on your vehicles that have that have 5 or 6 crew members, which are usually heavy tanks, um, SPGs, and sometimes tank destroyers, usually heavily armored vehicles. The light tanks have smaller crews, sometimes only 2. And I'm probably going to go with the USA first. So as an example, I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm going to go to my USA tech tree. And you'll see I really have researched everything. So unless they add a new branch, I have no purpose for these blueprints. There's a rumor that Britain might add a branch. I've got all of these. And I've got all of those and all of those. I only need some for China, not many. Need some for Poland, not many. Need some for Sweden and some for Italy. So for the ones where I have a lot of surplus, I am going to use them on those nations. I'm just going to use up all those blueprints. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. It's going to be in a separate video. Okay, so I guess I will do one as a demonstration. We'll go with USA. Looks like I can only get 2. I'm going to do the trade-in. It shows as a receipt, and I will do a second one. There you have it, and that's how it works. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.